Hey guys, my name is Nash Lynch, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you step by step how to begin implementing AI within your business. I'm gonna go over the questions you need to ask yourself before you get started, common pain points and AI tools that will remedy those pain points, and a step-by-step plan on how to actually begin integrating AI within your business. So make sure you stick around, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So before you actually begin integrating AI in your business, you need to ask yourself two key questions. These two key questions are going to determine what type of AI you use and what you use it for. The first question is, what are your pain points? What issues are you currently facing within your business? I want you to write down on a piece of paper 5 things that you are currently having struggles with within your business. Make sure you pause the video, do that right now, and then resume it once you're done. Now, question 2 is going to be, what can you automate? What task, what sort of repetitive actions do you have within your business that you can completely automate? This may be things such as filling out forms, onboarding new clients, and even maybe making cold calls to prospects. Make sure you also write a list of these things that you can automate. So 3 common pain points that I'm starting to see within a lot of businesses are when it comes to support, data entry, and qualification or follow-up. Slow support because people may be answering the same questions over and over and over again when they can have an AI to automatically do this for them. Many people also don't pick up the phone when you call in. I'm sure you've had this experience. You've tried to call a company to get something resolved with your account, and then you're sitting on the phone for 2 minutes on hold. Then you're sitting on the phone for 5 minutes on hold, and you're just on the phone forever, not actually getting through to someone. A lot of people struggle with qualification and follow-up because they don't automate it. They have to manually follow up with all their leads. They have to go in, they have to call these people to qualify them, and it's just a pain in the ass, to say the least. Another task that can easily be automated is data entry. Many people, when they're onboarding new clients, maybe they're trying to gather information from their website, it just takes a long time. They have to manually update the information for their contacts. So those are the 3 main issues that I'm seeing, and I'm going to show you different AI tools that you can use to solve each one. For slow support, you can use Zendesk and Nova Echo AI. Zendesk is basically an online chatbot that can be added to your website. This way, if someone has any questions, they can just click the little bubble in the corner and the AI can actually respond to them based on their question. A lot of current chatbots aren't actually powered by AI, so when a prospect asks a question that's maybe not in the Q&As, it doesn't know how to respond. It just says, oh, contact this number, oh, do this. But with AI, you can actually set it up so that it gives a perfect response to each question. Even if it doesn't know the answer, the AI is very good at coming up with answers based on what it already has, and you can program it to be extremely dynamic with the prospect. Nova Echo is an AI calling platform. This basically means for customer support, it can take your inbound calls for you. It can talk to your prospects over the phone, it can gather information, it can book appointments, it can do live transfers. And this way, when someone calls into your business, they won't actually have to wait a long time before getting to a real rep. You'll also have 24/7 customer support because the AI obviously doesn't sleep. Now, when it comes to data entry, Zapier is a CRM, but it does offer some sort of AI applications where you can take information from maybe onboarding forms, maybe someone filled out something on your website. You can take that information and input it into your CRM with Zapier. Other CRMs like Go High Level can do this as well. You just need to integrate it with some sort of AI platform. ChatGPT is also very good for this and integrates extremely well with Go High Level and Zapier. Now, when it comes to qualification and follow-up, Nova Echo AI and Drift are personally the best platforms that I've seen. Drift AI is very similar to Zendesk AI in the sense that it is a chatbot. However, Drift AI can gather key information from your prospects. So if you wanted to gather some key information, maybe ask 5 questions to a prospect, they can come on your website, try to chat with the help bot, and then that help bot will basically get all the information from them and send it straight to you. Nova Echo, as I mentioned, it's an AI calling platform, so you can do outbound calls to prospect, ask them a few questions, qualify them, get them in your system, maybe book an appointment, maybe live transfer, whatever you want. And you can also put it within workflows to actually follow up with your prospects. So maybe they sign on and you want to call them a day later to congratulate them. You can have the AI call them and do that. Now, how do you actually go about setting something like this up for your business? Now, there are so many different AI platforms that I can go over, and it would take me hours to explain how to actually set them all up. What you need to do on your own is consider these 3 main things. What AI platforms can you integrate with the platforms that you currently use? You might need generalized tools for your business. You might need specialized tools for your business. You need to think about which tools you're actually going to use, what pain points you're going to solve, and what tasks you're actually going to automate. Then compare the prices. What's your budget? How much can you spend on these AI tools? How much is automation worth to you? How much is solving your pain points actually worth to you? Once you know what tools you sort of want to use, once you know which ones will integrate with the platforms that you already use, you need to think about planning. How quickly do you want this set up? Is it fine if it takes a little bit? How much is it going to cost you to implement this all? Maybe you have to hire someone else externally to do it for you. Maybe you have someone from your team doing it for you. Like all things, you need to actually plan this out before you get started. If you have a general idea of what you want to do, but you don't actually have a plan, you're not really going to get anywhere. Now, AI relies a lot on prompting. If you have suboptimal prompts, the AI will perform suboptimally. I have a whole video on prompt engineering specifically for AI agents. You can check that out in the top right if you want, but there are many videos on YouTube and it would take me hours to explain how to prompt all these different AIs. So the two main things you have to think about when prompting AI is training and testing. You need to give the AI extremely concise and clear instructions, and you need to provide it with the data that it needs. For example, if you're setting up a chatbot, you may need to put all your Q&As and all the facts and info about your business within the chatbot. If you're setting up an AI caller to follow up with leads who just signed up, you need to specifically tell that AI what it's doing, how it should go about it, and how it should treat the prospect while it's on the phone. Once you provide the AI with all the data that it needs, you provide it with clear and concise instructions, and you've actually gotten really good at prompting, you need to begin testing the AI. You need to see how real people are interacting with your AI. Look for all the errors possible. Any error that comes up, you need to check it and update it immediately. Maybe you need to fix how the AI talks, what sort of language it uses, what sort of tone it has. And after making all these changes, you should have a really fine-tuned and optimal agent or chatbot or whatever sort of AI that you're using. Now, once you're actually done fine-tuning, testing this agent, you've mastered prompting and it's working exactly how you want it, you need to start tracking your key metrics. Does this AI actually make sense for you? Maybe if you thought the AI was going to perform at a higher level, but it's not actually performing how you want it to, you need to cut that AI out of your business immediately. Or maybe find a new solution. Any key metrics that you have to track, make sure you are monitoring them constantly. Many business owners fail when it comes to this because they'll set up the AI, it'll get good, they'll fine tune it, but they won't actually track all the different metrics. They could be losing money on these AI tools and they would never know it. But if you're monitoring these metrics and it's actually performing really well, now is time to scale it. Since there's so many different types of AIs, there's so many different ways to scale them, but figure out how can you automate more things at a bigger scale and how can you solve bigger problems using your AI. All the AI tools that I mentioned will be in the description. You can go check those out. I also provided a short summary of what they do in case you forgot. But now, if you're actually interested in voice AI, like I mentioned, Nova Echo, the one that calls prospects, learn more by checking out the link in the description and booking a call. With that being said, I hope you actually got value out of this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, support the channel, and make sure to have a great rest of your day.